This is St John's Bridgetown, one of the two Anglican churches in Totnes on either side of the River Dart. St John's was built in 1832 by the Duke of Somerset. At the time, Bridgetown was just growing up as a suburb, but Bridgetown has continued to grow ever since. In the 50s and 60s, a big estate was built, and right now development is still taking place. In our last video, which you can find on YouTube if you Google St John's Bridgetown reordering project, Steve Jones described the problems that we've had with this building arising out of a fire in 1976 and what we've been doing recently to sort things out. But since our last video, quite a lot has happened.
So we got underway with our community cafe, which has been a tremendous success, and every Wednesday we've been meeting here and people from all over the community have come and joined together to find friendship, relationships and support, and it's really been a wonderful endeavour. Since we started the community cafe, we've really made progress with our funding. We've managed to achieve our second round pass with the Heritage Lottery Fund, and other funders have come in to step in and help and get this project going. We've really been blessed by support from Garfield Weston Foundation. We've been helped by Viridor Credits, by Southam's District Council, Bernard Sunley and the Lang Family Trust and many more. And we've also worked together as a parish to really try and raise funds ourselves. And earlier in the year we did a pilgrimage around all 9 churches in our parish. And on that weekend our team raised about £12,500 towards this project and make sure that good things happen here for the community of Bridgetown.
So we have conceived another project which we're calling the Uplift project for obvious reasons. We don't want to just replace the lift, but we want to give an uplift to the whole building. This lift, which was put into the church in 1980 when it was restored, but look at it now, it is very old-fashioned. It does work, but we're just waiting for the day when it doesn't work any longer.
Providing good and safe access to all parts of the building and to share it with the local community is key to the project. So we plan to form a glazed open screen across this area for a lobby where the new lift will be larger and the footprint will provide for extra capacity both in terms of people and equipment. Beyond the lift, in the corner there, the service duct will hold, or house I should say, new 3-phase electric and gas services. So the existing main accessible entrance doorway will be combined with the soon-to-be installed accessible and unisex toilets. So the new facilities which are created in this area will actually reside within the lobby that we were creating.
This is now we're up on the mezzanine level, which you can see is a nice open area, but is really underused at the moment. So what we're going to try and do is improve its facilities for the people to use it. We're going to put a toilet in here, and next to it a very simple tea and coffee point. And over here we're going to put in a little cloakroom in front of the service duct that Keith was talking about below. Having done all of this, we think the space will become much more usable, both as a standalone area and as overspill from activities down below and upstairs. And now we come to the area that, as you can see, really needs a tidy up and make much more attractive and accessible for users. When they were doing the original project after the fire, they did a fantastic job, but they were on a tight budget, and it was about this stage where they ran out of money, we think. And you'll see there's no ceiling or enclosure here, which makes the building echoey and cold. The toilets here are not fit for use to that extent. Storage is just brought in haphazardly all over the place.
What we plan is to insert a new floor and ceiling section in this area here, so that above proper storage can be provided. This could be accessed by extending the lift shaft up to the upper level there and having a separate ancillary stairway. We also plan to move the toilets into this area here against the kitchen wall, and the other key piece of work is to take down this wall here on the landing at the head of the stairwell. We can then enhance the landing area by the provision of 2 glazed screens, one across here to enclose the toilets and lift area, and on the other side at this far end of the meeting room beyond the doors here.
There is the wall which will be taken down to create an open lobby area at the top of the stairs, providing access into the hall. And then as we move into the hall, the upstairs hall, you can see what a wonderful space it is, with all this light and views over the town. But it is in desperate need of refurbishment. Obviously we realise that we have to take one step at a time. This is not part of our Uplift project, but we hope to move on to this from the Uplift project. You can see that tiles have been taken away from the window areas. This is because of asbestos, and this has been done in preparation for the windows replacement. But we do need to replace this entire floor. As you can see, it's breaking up, and also it is not soundproof, and the sound from up here carries down into the church, the worship area below. So we need some soundproofing here, and indeed we need to improve the acoustics of this whole space because it is very echoey. So that needs to be done as a future project. And the final icing on the cake, as it were, we hope will be to open up this top end of the chancel arch, which was bricked up in 1980. And behind that, of course, is the top part of the wonderful Peter Tyso stained glass window, which the bottom half can be seen in the worship area below, and we would like to open that up.
So we'd like to end our video with just saying a big thank you to everybody that's worked with us so far on our projects. We want to thank all the churches and local community organisations that have really pitched in to support us. We want to thank all of our grant funders who have been so generous and kind in making this vision come to be a reality. And we'd like to invite you to continue to be partners with us in this Uplift project as we seek to make this building fit to serve the people of Bridgetown in the way that they really need. So thank you for watching, thank you for being with us, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future.